Practices like chanting Om or blowing conch are not just spiritual, they are therapeutic for both body and mind. These vibrations are not random, they fall within a frequency range that can deeply influence our brain and body. Namaste. Today, let us explore a practice you have probably seen or heard many times in temples, homes, and maybe spiritual gatherings, or if you have been to Ganges or other, divine rivers in our country, you often see people blowing the conch or Shankhnaad. If you have ever been to a Hindu temple, joined a puja, or even watched a devotional movie, you have likely heard that deep, majestic sound of the conch. It's loud, it's powerful, and it feels like it touches something deep within us. But have you ever paused to ask, why do Hindus blow conch? What does this traditionally really mean? And is there any scientific reason behind it? Or is just only just a matter of faith? So let's explore both the spiritual wisdom from our ancient tradition and the scientific understanding from modern research. So, in terms of the spiritual significance of Shankhnaad, in our Vedic tradition, the conch is not just a shell or an instrument. It is considered sacred, a direct symbol of the cosmic sound of Om. According to Hindu philosophy, Om is the primordial sound, the very first vibration from which the entire universe was born or emerged out of. So, galaxies, the stars, the planets, and even life all came from this eternal vibration. When the conch is blown, its deep, resonating sound is believed to echo this universal vibration. It's like bringing that eternal Om into our present moment. That's why in temples, the conch is blown before before or during rituals. It signals the shift from the ordinary to the divine. The sound clears the atmosphere, removes negative energies, and fills the surrounding with purity and sacredness. Think of it like this: just as we ring a school bell to signal a new class, or blow a whistle to start a game, the conch is a spiritual bell. It announces, now we have behind, or we now we leave behind us the worldly distractions and step into a sacred place. And there is more. The act of blowing itself is symbolic. When we blow the conch, we are offering our pranas, our vital breath to the divine. It's a moment of surrender, of saying, Lord, I give you my energy, my breath, my being. This makes the act not just ritual, but a form of devotion and meditation. It's a symbol of purification as well. The sound of conch is also linked to purification, both external and internal. Externally, the powerful vibration are believed to cleanse the environment. That's why you will often hear conches blown at the beginning of pujas, weddings, or festivals. It sets the tone, creates positivity, and invites divine energies. Internally, the sound penetrates our mind and heart. It helps us let go of cluttered thoughts and bring focus. That's why Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, is almost always shown holding a conch in his hand. It represents the eternal call of truth and righteousness. In Mahabharata, Lord Krishna blew his conch, Panchajanya, to signal the beginning of the great battle of Kurukshetra, not just as a call to war, but as a reminder of dharma, duty, and divine presence. From scientific insights, Now let's look at what science has to say. When we blow a conch, it produces a strong vibration. These vibrations are not random, they fall within a frequency range that can deeply influence our brain and body. Our brain works in wave patterns. Beta waves when we are busy and stressed, alpha waves when we are relaxed, and theta waves when we meditate. Research suggests that sounds like conch can shift the brain from restless beta into calmer alpha or theta states. That is why listening to the conch can instantly feel calming and centering, almost like the beginning of meditation. But that's not all. The act of blowing itself is a form of controlled deep breathing. You have to use your lungs, diaphragm, and throat muscles in a steady, mindful way. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxation, healing, and recovery. As a result, blowing the conch can help lower stress, reduce heart rate, and bring balance to the body. So, what our ancestors practiced as a ritual also carries real physiological benefits that modern science is now validating. It also helps in activating our vagus nerves. In our body, we have a very important nerve called the vagus nerve. It starts from the brain and travels down to the throat, heart, lungs, and stomach. This nerve plays a key role in mood, immunity, digestion, and overall balance. When you blow the conch or even chant deeply, you create vibration in the throat. These vibrations stimulate the vagus nerve, which is which in turn calms the body, improves digestion, reduces anxiety, and even strengthens immunity. That is why practices like chanting Om or blowing conch are not just spiritual, they are therapeutic for both body and mind. It also has connection to the Vishuddha chakra. In yoga, the throat area is home to Vishuddha chakra, the energy center of truth, purity, and communication. When this chakra is balanced, we feel clear, expressive, and authentic. When blocked, we may feel anxious, suppressed, or unable to express ourselves. The sound of the conch directly resonates through the throat chakra, helping to cleanse and balance it. That's why, after hearing the conch, many people report feeling lighter, clearer, or more peaceful on a subtle level. It is aligning our inner energy system with the universal vibration. So, what may seem like a simple religious act is actually a profound spiritual tool. Blowing the conch unites our pranas, which is vital breath, our nad, the sound vibration, or nad, I should call it, chakra, the energy center, and chit, the awareness of the mind or consciousness. It touches every level of our being, body, mind, and soul. And perhaps most beautifully, it reminds us of the unity of all existence. The sound we blow outward into the world comes back inward, awakening the divine within. It's a reminder that the inner and outer worlds are not separate. They are one continuous flow of energy and consciousness. So next time when you hear a conch, don't just think of it as a simple, or a temple sound. Hear it as a call to silence, to stillness, and to connect with the sacred. And if you hear ever blow a conch yourself, do it with awareness. Don't blow for the sound, blow for the devotion, or blow with the devotion. Offer your breath, your life force to the divine. Let the sound purify your surroundings. Let the vibration cleanse your mind. and let energy awaken your truth. Because within that one breath is not just your life, but the breath of the entire universe. I hope this journey gave you a new insight into the power of the conch. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Write Shankh in the comments section below if you have if you would love to try blowing one yourself, and follow this channel for such spiritual wisdom explained in simple words. Om Shanti.